How you doing? If you're here looking to learn a New York accent, you've come to the right place. This lesson is designed to help you master several key elements of the New York accent, including a powerhouse trio of consonants and vowels. After I break down our target sounds, I'll demonstrate the New York accent, playing out a short monologue. This way you can trust that the tricks I'm showing you get the job done. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't be. I've taught countless actors to learn a New York accent. Why not you? The long U grows nasal. Assume you do. Future viewings, including, prove, suit, true. When you spot a long U in your script, especially a long U that is emphasized, you should thank your lucky stars. The long U, properly performed, lends you instant street cred. Picture the long U growing off the upper lip, like a bushy mustache. Assume you do. Future viewings, including, prove, suit, true. Drop R vowels. Certainly no harm. Perform a short speech. Ordinary. Target. Unfortunately. Vowels carry sound. Consonants either begin or finish sounds. R vowel is a linguistic term for when the R appears after a vowel and the sound lingers. The typical American speaker pronounces the R. Certainly no harm. Perform a short speech. Ordinary. Target. Unfortunately. But a New Yorker drops the R, concerning himself with only the vowel. Certainly no harm. Perform a short speech. Ordinary. Target. Unfortunately. The R sound. Also cautious, long, off, taught, awesome, call, song, talk. It isn't a long vowel, it isn't a short vowel. Or, as in awesome, call, song, and talk, doesn't have an official name, but still needs to be referred to. Unfortunately, the forefathers of grammar, when naming sounds, neglected to choose a good name for this important vowel. I call it the R sound, and it resonates like all New York vowels off the upper lip. You can even see certain New Yorkers expose their teeth when talking, as if the brute force of the accent causes the upper lip to flap forward. Also, cautious, long, off, taught, awesome, call, song, talk. Some short A's grow nasal. Asked, bad, master, blast, cast, stab. Life isn't fair, and it sure ain't predictable. This holds true to some extent in how the New York accent operates as well. The short A is your nearly ubiquitous common vowel, appearing in words such as cat, happen, and attract. A New Yorker generally pronounces the short A like any other American, but certain consonant combinations trigger this short A to be pronounced in a more nasal manner. Blast, cash, stab. A standard American speaker would say blast, cast, and stab, but a New Yorker says blast, cast, stab. Get a New Yorker to read your script aloud, and you'll stand a fighting chance of picking up on when this change occurs, especially now that you've been tipped off of the variation. Asked, bad, master, blast, cast, stab. We have arrived at the demonstration section of this video where I'll perform a short speech. My character is a tour guide who approaches a reluctant tourist. The tourist has good reason to be cautious, as the place we're headed to is hazardous. With these words, I try to convince the tourist to sign a waiver of liability, and to also feel relatively confident that the tour will be a safe one. The first time you view this, I suggest you do nothing but absorb it. During future viewings, there's certainly no harm in pausing the video and matching my tone and inflection, as well as shooting for those vowel and consonant changes we labored over. How you doing? Your boyfriend over there wants to take you to a very dangerous place. He asked me to help out. Our destination is called Pandora's box. It's located down the road and it looks like an ordinary shopping mall. The problem is, once we step inside, anything is bound to occur. My job is to make sure nothing bad happens. In order to protect you, I will need you to sign these forms. I never went to law school, so I don't understand the fancy talk, but our lawyers insist that everyone who comes along agrees to release this company of any accusations of wrongdoing. We've reached the conclusion of our training video. If you want to master the New York accent, and I assume you do, your best recourse is to read the About section, where I have placed the heart of this lesson and the monologue. Read the text aloud, matching the sounds as much as possible, especially the long U, the dropped R, the O sound, and the oddball short A. Take the monologue for a test drive, feeling out the words, figuring out how to pronounce them, and determining which changes suit you best. Give it some thought. I predict you'll be tickled pink with the results. Best of luck with your New York accent.